What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 video. In today's video, we'll be talking about ways that you guys can make stubs in MLB The Show 23, especially things that are coming up soon. There's some things coming up that we need to cover in today's video, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But before we do, if you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button and turn post notifications on for all MLB The Show 22 tips, how to make stubs, how to gain XP fast, and more. One other thing I want to talk about, guys, is you guys been saying that you guys want some gameplay, and obviously a lot of my gameplay videos don't do well, but if you guys really want gameplay, just spam it in the comments down below and I'll get out some gameplay for you guys. Let me know what type of gameplay you want. We got co-op ranked this year, we got BR, we got ranked seasons, we got events, whatever you want to see, players that you might want to see, just drop in the comments down below you guys want to see it, and I'll trickle in some gameplay videos for you guys every once in a while. All right, so as you know, we probably have a roster update coming up in a week. I'm probably saying next Friday, so not this week, but next Friday, we're probably gonna have a roster update coming up. We're not gonna be talking about specific players today in today's video. I'll save that once the roster is a little bit closer and we can get some more investments in there. We'll talk about some players that we probably think are probably gonna get upgrades and other ways that you guys can invest in these guys as something that we call pre-orders. And we'll talk about those pre-orders later on in today's videos. But first thing we're going to be talking about is some new programs coming out. So if you go to the online modes, you just saw it earlier because I was on it, and you check out the BR program, go to the BR program. We have 7 days and 14 hours left of this BR program. So guys, if you guys have not finished this BR program, please do so. I've been slacking myself. I have not finished it, but I would get all the way to 150 stars because you get 20 packs plus 10 packs plus another ballin' pack plus 10 packs here. You get a lot of packs if you finish this program, and plus you get a free flawless reward. And if you don't want it, you could sell it for 70k, but it does go in the set 1 collection and it's a free reward. Don't even have to go flawless, just finish the program. And if you keep on playing, you get all the way here, you get some more free packs, and there might be a 260,000 Mike Trout in there, and you could sell that reward and get even more stubs and hopefully finish live series collections or work on set 1 collection and try to get that Chipper Jones. But we're going to be talking about, well, how should you grind the BR program? Well, if you notice, let's just take MJ Melendez, for instance. This is why you guys should grind the BR program at day 1. Now, obviously, this year, there was so much content day 1. I didn't grind the BR program. There was the season 1 XP reward path was the thing to grind day 1. But normally when these we don't have a season 2 doesn't come out till next month. So when this expires in 7 days, we get a new BR program. This is what you're going to want to do. If we go over to the marketplace, look when this card came out. You're looking upwards to 26,000 stubs to anywhere to around 19,000 stubs that this card was on day 1. That means when new cards come out, when they first come out, when we get the new diamonds and we get the new golds and we get the new silvers, sell them right away. As soon as you earn them, sell them. As you guys can see, this card's only 7,000 or 8,000 stubs right now. So if you would have sold it when it was 20,000 stubs and then bought it today for 8,000, you would have still made 12,000 stub profit on this card. You can even take a look at Dean as well. Look at his price. Go to the marketplace, same thing, 20,000 stubs. Now he's going for 7,000, 6,000 stubs. So you would make a 12,000 stub profit. Now you would have to wait to have this card, but it's a core card. So you don't need it for the set 1 collection. You don't need it for Chipper Jones. It's just a core card. You don't need it for live series collection. Right now, there is no flashback legend collection, so you don't need these cards right now. But if you still want them in the inventory in case they come out with a flashback collection or a Legends and Flashbacks collection, you definitely want to buy it back. But why get it and not sell it when it's going for 20,000 stubs and just buy it back in 2 or 3 weeks for 6,000 stubs? It seems like a no-brainer. And you're going to see that across the board, even with golds. You'll see the marketplace, 6,000 stubs day 1. Going for 1,800 stubs right now. That's a 3,000 to 4,000 stub profit easy. You have to wait a few weeks to buy it back, but these are the cards that you guys want to sell. Now, if you're earning these cards right now, don't sell them. But earn these cards day one. So in 7 days, when the new Battle Royale program comes out, you're going to want to be even looking at the silvers. 1,700 stubs day one, 200 stubs now, 1,500 stub profit on 4 cards. You're gonna make 6,000 stubs on silvers. It might take a few weeks, but it adds up very quickly. Just like you saw on the diamonds, you're making like 12,000 stubs on 4 of them. That's 48,000 free stubs just by selling these day one if they're going for a lot. So check their price. If they're going for 18, 19, 20,000 stubs, sell them off, wait a couple weeks and buy them back. Trust me, that's going to be my number one tip to make stubs in 7 days in the BR program. That's exactly what you're going to want to do. And when you grind the program day one, guess what happens with the boss? Guess what happens with the boss when you have him day one? Let's look at Greg Vaughn. Same thing with the boss. If you can get this card day one, you're going to be making a lot of stubs. 200,000, 124,000 was like his bare minimum. Day one, 67,000 stubs. You're going to make almost 50,000 stubs or more on this card if you can get the new flawless reward day one. So grind the BR program day one. You're going to make hundreds of thousands of stubs, and it's not even going to be that hard. If you're not that good at BR, don't worry about it. You don't got to win every single game. It just might take you a little bit longer. All you got to do is draft these players and grind these missions, and you'll get there. You know, win a couple games here or there, it'll get you there. Just do these missions. Obviously, if you're not very good, you might not be able to get 30 hits in a single BR entry. That's okay. You'll have to win 10 games. Like maybe you win the first 2 games, you keep on losing after 2 games. That's okay. It's just going to take you a little bit longer, but it's still going to be worth the grind. Don't get stressed out. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't say, I can't do this. Just grind. Just grind. Just do your best that you can. Play the game, and I guarantee you'll probably get there. I guarantee it. Unless you're losing every single game and you can never win a game, you'll get there. And I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys can win 1 or 2 games in BR. Trust me. I've seen people that play BR. I've been through it. Some people have been through it. It can be done. It can be done. My son's won a BR game, and he's never played MLB The Show. He's won a BR game. He's hit for me. I pitched for him, but he did hit for me. I let him hit a few of my games before. So it can be done, guys. I know you guys can do it. Rank program. I don't think the rank program is going to be resetting anytime, but you can always go to the rank program and view it. Season ends May 12th. That's going to be basically the same time as the season 2 comes out. Events is always good, guys. If you grind the events day one, same thing can happen. Gary Sheffield, day one, 49,000. He's already down to 31,000. So like I said, play events, play BR. You guys can make stubs if you grind these day one. Another thing, let's look at like roster updates. So roster updates, we're gonna be talking about pre-orders in just a second, but if we take a look at like some guys that we kind of know are it's gonna boom. You just never know. I believe Drew Ramoson is a really good target to get upgraded right now. He's playing pretty well. I haven't checked like actual like Pacific stats, so that's why I don't want to go into too much detail with these guys, because I gotta check their stats, see how they're doing overall. I just know that they've been pitching very well. He's already, as you can see, his market's already rising. So is he worth the investment? I don't know, because he's already selling for an 82, 83 over. Well, he's selling for basically an 82 overall right now. So he would need like a +3 bump to be an investment right now. Jeffrey Springs is another one that might go gold, but obviously he's already at gold price. He's actually almost at an 82 overall price. But that's what pre-orders are going to come into handy. So what happens, guys, like let's say like somebody like Brian Reynolds. Let's go look at Brian Reynolds, and I'm going to show you guys. He's supercharged right now, but that's okay. His price is a little inflated. I get that. But if we look at Brian Reynolds, an 81 quick sells for 600 stubs. So I can go in here and I can still put buy orders in for like 650, and it says order posted. Can you see it? No, but it's there. So what happens, guys, is let's say he gets boosted to an 83 overall. An 83 overall will now quick sell for 1,200 stubs. So all these sell orders, once he is an 83 overall, you can't put a buy order in for less than 1,200 stubs. So what happens is all these buy orders end up getting fulfilled all the way down to the 600 one, and then you get it for 600, and then you could quick sell it for the 1200 stubs, just like that. You're like, well, no one's gonna sell it for 600. Well, what happens is when people pull a card in the marketplace or they pull it from a pack, they just click sell now, and that's what happens. So, like, if you're watching this video, don't ever sell now, but we take advantage of people who do sell now. So, like, for instance, like, let's just go to like an 83 overall, just so I could show you guys. Like, if he gets boosted even to an 83 overall, if I go in here and you know what, I'm like, I want to put a buy order in for 600 stubs. Guess what? You can't. But if there's already some in there for 600 stubs, they won't go away, even though he gets upgraded. So then somebody that just, hey, little Jimmy, he pulled Brian Reynolds. Oh, he sells now. Yours is the only order in there. It gets fulfilled. Obviously, with all those orders, a lot of orders have to go through. So this is more of a long-term investment. Normally when you do pre-orders, you're looking at sitting on those stubs for around 1 to 2 weeks, waiting for all those orders to go through. But I've seen it. I've done it. I did it last year. If you take an example of like a Brian Reynolds, I put like 200 orders in on an 81 overall at 600 stubs. And then three and a half weeks later, they all went through, and he was an 85 overall. And I was able to quick sell them all for 3,000 stubs and make 2,400 stubs on each one of those. That's like 200 times 2,400. That's 480,000 stubs I made on one card by doing a pre-order. And I think pre-orders are really underestimated and undervalued, because I made most of my stubs off of pre-orders, not even on investments. I just put in a lot of pre-orders on guys that I already knew that had a high chance of getting upgraded, but you couldn't invest in them because they were already expensive. So I did the pre-order, and eventually my orders went through. And that's typically what I do for MLB The Show 23 or 20. That's what I'm going to do for MLB The Show 23. I will have some investments, but guys like Brian Reynolds are already expensive. Those are not the guys you want to invest in. Those are the guys you want to do pre-orders on, because they have the best chance of going up in overall. Now, will they? Who knows? Especially the first roster update kind of gives us an idea. What's SDS going to do this year? Are they going to upgrade a lot of people? Are they not going to upgrade a lot of people? Who's going to move? Who's not going to move? But like I said, we're going to go into a lot of the stats for that. We'll eventually get into it. But for investments, I'm not sure who I'm going to go with yet, but I'm just letting you guys know how pre-orders work and all the other ways that we can make stubs in just 7 days. We'll have another roster investment video on what cards I think are still investable in, that you guys can actually snag and just hold, and they might get like a +1, +2, and you can make 200, 300, 400, 600 stubs profit on each one. We'll go into those later on in the week, but I just want to get this video out, show you guys about pre-orders, how they work. If you're confused, comment down below, come to the live streams, ask me questions. I try to answer all of your guys' questions. Or if you guys want to make me another video and explain it in more detail, ask me another question that I can possibly explain in a future video. And like I said, if you guys want to see gameplay, just comment down below what type of gameplay you guys want to see. Anyways, I appreciate your time, and I appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the shares, all the love I've been getting on these videos lately, all the support. We are going to be doing a $30 giveaway for hitting 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys are definitely interested in that, give this video a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Turn post notifications on so you guys don't miss out on other videos just like this one. And I will see you guys in the next